What do people bring up the most with you, Mike, about that run when people see you?
I think most people, they ask me who I am.
Yeah?
I think I'm probably the biggest trivia question for that team that no one knows that I started. So.
Right. I mean, when you think back on it, what's your first memory? Is it the free throws? Is it something else that we didn't see?
I think for me, I always remember that last minute when you realize that you won, and so how emotional that last minute is, and how sweet that taste of victory is. And it's sort of that moment is so unique and like almost irreplaceable. It's hard to find something even that approaches that feeling.
It had to be a little bit difficult and easy at the same time, where you know you don't have to shoot a lot with Glenn around and with Sean around and Ramil. They're going to put the shots up, but you just, like you said, in the starting position, just be there and just run the plays the right way. Play some defense too.
Well, I think for us is I think what we all did a really good job was that everyone embraced their roles, and we knew Glenn was hot. We knew that he wasn't missing the tournament, and so I think Mark. We talked to the guys last night, the team, and I think Mark made a really good point. Is that one of the things that I think for us is important is that he embraced his role. So he was coming off the bench, and he knew that Glenn was, he had set screens, I had set screens to get, a guy like Glenn open. And so I think one of the reasons why we're successful is that we're able to give up some of our sort of maybe individual successes for the benefit of the team.
You've lived internationally. Do people bring stuff up like that when you're in other countries? Do they bring up this? Do they remember anything?
I think it's an amazing thing. So I lived in Tokyo for 10 years, and I'd be in a restaurant, and a guy would walk in with a photo of the final, when Ramil was making his free throw, and will you sign this? It's amazing the impact of that one moment has on the rest of your life. It's like, and we talked about it, with the guys this weekend. It's like almost every day you're somehow reminded of either someone coming up to you or just a moment that accomplishment.
Was there a game in the tournament that you guys knew, okay, it's really on? Was it like the Virginia game? Was it one particular other?
I think for us, I think certainly the North Carolina game. This was our third time playing North Carolina. It was sort of for us as a tournament of threes. We're the third seed, third time playing North Carolina. There's a whole bunch of, we came in third in the Big Ten. They had beaten us pretty badly 2 years before, and they sort of showed us like what it took to be a champion, because they really beat us bad. And so I think when we got past them, we knew we were in it. I think that we saw that in Virginia. We sort of let loose and really ran up the score.
What did it mean for you and some of the other guys to watch this team play in the championship game last year, and then watching them continue to be in position for a Big Ten title after everything that happened before?
It's so sweet. I love the fact that we're back. I think that's the, we sort of live vicariously through the players now because we can't do it now, but to sort of see them and to sort of see what they do, you wish you're, back in that time again. But for us, we talked to them last night. I said, I'd love for you guys to put a banner up this year right next to ours. I don't want to, it's great if it goes to the left, but I want a big one right in the middle next to ours.
How special is it to have opportunities like this to come back and remember these times?
I think it's you realize how much you treasure each other and sort of the unique bond you had. And so when you first come back, you always wonder. I mean, there's guys. Glenn played in the NBA. He was the MVP of the All-Star game. Won a world championship. And you always wonder how guys will react to each other. But the bond is so unique, and what we went through, it's everyone can just be themselves and really have a great time and sort of like really enjoy and treasure each other.